In any tournament, the bubble is a major milestone.
Greenstein Rivers an 8 and survives.
Hours of poker boil down to one moment.
First year burst the Monaco bubble.
You're welcome, guys. You're welcome.
Making the money or leaving with nothing.
The pain of bubbling the PCA.
Today will be no average bubble. Over 50 Platinum Pass holders are on a life-changing free roll. The opportunity to turn zero into at least $25,000.
I'm so hyped. I'm having fun. I'm just gonna play my best and see what happens. Boom!
Just to be here and to play is fantastic. Cashing this event would be like the absolute icing on the top of a very big cake.
There's going to be 6 millionaires made here. Why can't I be a millionaire?
Day 3 of the biggest 25K event in poker history starts now.
They don't want it with us. We want the whole world to see. But it's our time. It's our time. But they don't want it with us. See and you believe. But it's our time.
Hello once again, welcome to the Bahamas and the PokerStars Players No Limit Hold'em Championship from Atlantis, Paradise Island. We are inside the Imperial Ballroom and it's bubble time. I am James Hardskin, alongside me Joe Stapleton.
Hello, my bubble babies.
And Lex Veldhaus.
How are you guys doing?
Lex, are you excited for our world famous bubble coverage?
Most exciting time of a tournament for me. It's going to be incredible because now you have a mix of amateurs, pros. How's everybody going to approach it? The psychology behind it, it's great.
Yeah, the dynamic's certainly going to be an interesting one. Players starting to arrive inside the poker room. Among them Griffin Benja and Mustafa Kanit.
Hi. Game day.
Richard Seymour.
Good morning, team. Good morning. We're all excited. I'm in a bubble today, maybe.
Spraggy should have been a gardener because he's always trying to hedge.
Well, there are 207 players remaining. 181 are going to make the money. A min cash today is worth $25,450. Not insignificant if you're a Platinum Pass winner. Should point out the top 6 in this event are going to become millionaires, with $5.1 million going to the eventual winner. Joe, we've done a lot of bubbles. Our world famous bubble coverage has become world famous. This one feels special.
Of course this one's special. This is ridiculous. I mean, a $25,450 cash is a big chunk of money. It would be the biggest cash for a lot of the people in this room. I'm more nervous for them than anything else.
Well, here's the thing. 207 remain, and Lex, 55 of them are members of Team Platinum. Platinum Pass holders still pretty well represented in the field.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. That means that at the very minimum, half of them are going to cash. So we're going to have half of them in the money going on maybe towards the top prize, maybe even more. So lots of stories still in. I think it's going to be a mix of some really good players, maybe some qualifiers. It's going to be very fun to see.
I think it'll be super fun.
Well, one of the qualifiers we will be following closely is dental hygienist Jackie Burkhart. She sat alongside 2 other Platinum Pass holders, Filippo Filado and Alan Grassu.
All on the same table?
Yes, we're all platinum passes.
So you have to say platinum passes for your asses.
Okay, ready?
All to 1, 2, 3.
Platinum passes for your asses. You guys messed it up.
No, that was perfect.
Love the sentiment. Not so sure about the execution. Well, at our secondary feature table today, we have the short-stacked Benjamin Spraggy Spragg.
You want to double me up? That'll be fine. No problem. In fact, if anybody wants to double me up, that is absolutely okay with me.
And he is sharing a table with 2-time World Series of Poker bracelet winner Kristen Bicknell.
Hi.
We meet again.
Indeed.
Meanwhile, up on the main stage, we have a sports star.
How you doing? Good. You good? How you doing, man? Good? Good, man. All right, ex-pro of some sort? Long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away called Foxborough Stadium.
The man is a 3-time Super Bowl champion. As well as Richard Seymour, we have Big Stack Talal Shakurchi and Platinum Pass winners Brandon Welter and Sven McDermott. Blinds are 4,000, 8,000 with a big blind ante of 8,000. And Richard Seymour has ace-king under the gun. Raise coming, 17,000. Sven McDermott has aces.
Holy. Now, re-raising here gives your hand strength away as super premium, but you're most likely going to get action from the under-the-gun raiser anyway, so why not try to make things go heads up?
Looks like we will see a re-raise from the man from Team Ireland. He 3-bets to 48,000. Jason Kuntz with pocket nines folds, and Marquez is out. Brandon Walter gives up the small blind. Thiago Nishijima has queens in the big blind.
What in the world is happening? This dealer is possessed. I actually think there's a strong argument for getting away from this near the bubble.
All in.
Nishijima shoves.
Does that count?
Richard's got both players covered. What a dream spot for this kid.
All in.
Seymour reshoves.
Call.
And Sven calls all in.
What a cooler.
How about his queen? Go on, show his queen. You guys know it's coming, right?
Jack.
Queen.
You're gonna hit a set. You're gonna hit a set.
I think we're gonna make quads.
You're gonna hit your set.
Queen of spades.
I will take that. I will take it. With.
Okay, that's queen of spades. Queen of spades. Queen of spades. Come on.
Thiago and Sven are both at risk here. Ace is still ahead.
Oh, now where's your queen? Queen of spades. Queen
Four.
of spades. Queen of spades. Queen, no, you said
Four
it. No, keep it going.
4 of clubs.
Keep it going.
So much pressure on aces holding.
Turn card.
Oh, come on. Draw that.
Now.
Hold it.
Actually, it's going to be the queen of diamonds.
The river is the 3 of hearts.
Good game, guys.
So Nishijima is KO'd.
When the 3 hit the river, Nishijima wept, for there were no more cards left to come.
Richard Seymour will be left with fewer than 10 big blinds. And Sven McDermott has won a huge pot. He now has nearly 600K, and remember, he won his seat in the PSPC for free.
Here's another fun fact. Last time Richard Seymour won a Super Bowl, Sven was 11.
That is a hashtag fun fact. Well, we've already lost a handful of players today, down to 203. Next hand at the feature table, Sven McDermott first to act. Folds Queen 9. Queen 5 for Carl Chang. He's out. Talal Shakurchi not interested. Aces for Jason Kuntz.
Don't you mean Jason Kuhn?
No.
Well, they look identical.
It's a raise to 17,000. Richard Seymour has 8-7 suited in the big blind.
Modern theory actually dictates with this stack you can call and take 3 cards off.
He does call. Heads up to the flop. And it's top pair for Seymour, which could spell disaster for him. Sure enough, he shoves. Snap called by Kuntz.
More or less the flop Richard was looking for, just not the hand he wanted Kuntz to have.
He does have 5 outs. He needs to hit a 7 or an 8 on the river.
It's 4th and long.
The river card is a blank.
Good game.
Sad to see him go.
GG, mate.
Thank you.
Anybody else want pocket aces other than everyone?
So we're now 18 players off the money as we say goodbye to Richard Seymour.
Heck of a nice guy. Also, I feel very safe in his arms. What?
Okay. Well, these are the top 5 stacks in the room right now. We have our first player to move over the $1 million mark. Farah Jatin currently playing a 7-figure stack. 1,020,000.
Way too well grown to be a good poker player.
3 times average. We still have one NFL star in the PSPC, Evan Mathis.
And I have several more football puns left to burn.
Oh, I can hardly wait. Sam Grafton, currently playing 166K.
Was down to fumes yesterday. Making the money will be a real accomplishment.
Poker streamer Parker Talbot, aka Tonka, is pretty short with just over 100K. Well, over to the secondary feature table, where the short-stacked Spraggy has posted the big blind. Action is on Platinum Pass winner Andrea Benelli on the button. He raises with Ace-Jack to 18,000. Victor Bagara in the small blind has Ace-Deuce. Lets it go.
Wow, nice one.
Spraggy with 9-6 suited. Is he tempted?
I can't tell if he wanted a hand here or not. Spraggy's typically pretty tight. I'd be surprised if he did anything but that.
And Benelli shows him that he wasn't just bullying.
Sure, it makes him feel so much better.
Nice hands.
Yeah.
Well, back out into the field, where Mustafa Kanit has just KO'd a player. Platinum Pass winner Adriano Marquez from Spain heading to the rail. Also, Martin Rouse has to leave the house.
Rousted.
And Selena Lin has been eliminated.
Selena's no longer Lin.
191 remaining. Darren Miller has raised small to big. Action on Andrei Kurov. He shoves. All into call for Miller.
All in and call. 12.
Ace-Deuce for Kurov. Kings for Miller.
There's only a few hands I'd be calling with at this stage, and that is one of them.
Miller at risk, but a decent favorite. Needs to avoid an ace. Or trip deuces.
Oh, man.
King on the river. No.
That was horrible.
Such a brutal way to lose. And the Platinum Pass winner misses out on the money. Platinum Pass winner Darren Miller has just been knocked out of the PokerStars Players No Limit Hold'em Championship in brutal fashion. But he's taking it like a champ.
That's the game. I would love to have made the money and then pushed on from there. I'm on Paradise Island, so plenty more poker, plenty more things to do, so I'll enjoy the rest of my holiday. There's maybe 30 here from Ireland, and they're all supporting everybody. Me and Sven have just been chatting. He's got a treble. We're still there. The Irish are still fighting, so hopefully we can still get an Irish winner now.
Right now, we are 5 off the bubble, 6 away from the money. And yes, we do have Team Ireland's Sven McDermott at our feature table, and we're going to play the next hand from his point of view as we sweat with Sven.
It's always coming Sven. By the way, fold.
Nope, he's going to raise from the cutoff to 17,000 with Jack-8 offsuit.
All right, actually, with his stack, there is an argument to trying to be the bubble boss. There's a lot of people at this table desperate to cash. They can't really play back at you. But then there's Talal Shakurchi, who's got loads of chips, and scraping to the min cash isn't exactly his style.
He calls out of the small blind, heads up to the flop. 9-9 deuce. Talal checks.
I guess we have to continue here, but Talal is pretty much never folding to one bet on this board. We're not supposed to have a 9 either.
13,000 is the continuation bet. Shakurchi calls. The turn card is a 10. That's an open-ended straight draw for Sven.
I almost wish we didn't pick up outs here because I did not want to put any more chips in this pot.
Well, this is curious. Talal leads for 32,000.
Now, obviously, we can't fold now, but the problem with calling is that even though we have a strong draw, we're not even beating a lot of Talal's bluffs right now.
McDermott calls. This hand going to the river, 140K in the middle. And it's another 10. We have a double paired board.
I think there's only one way we can win this hand now, and even that might not work.
Well, Shakurchi doesn't bet again. He checks.
That one way, of course, is to bet this river.
And that's what Sven McDermott will do. 18,000.
That is a small bet. I would have gone bigger. Talal could look us up with a lot, but he doesn't.
He folds 7-6, so was Sven bluffing with the best hand there?
Exactly what happened. I think Talal would have looked us up with an ace for sure.
Well, we're down to 186 players. Let's take a look at some of the current short stacks. At the secondary feature table, Spraggy has just played through the blinds.
5, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
That's one way to make it look bigger.
Can he scrape into the money with his 78K? Leo Fernandez is also super short, as is fellow Team Pro Felix Schneiders, with just 8 big blinds. And Platinum Pass winner Thiago Kremer has just 6 big blinds. But one player who has no big blinds is Gilbert Bernabeu. He has just been eliminated, and that will take us down to 185 players. And it looks like TD Toby Stone has an announcement to make.
Attention players in the Playing Championship, can we have your attention please? We're 185 players remaining, and we're going to continue hand for hand. 181 is the money, so we're going to hand for hand a little bit early. Dealers, deal one hand please, one hand.
Okay, so this is to prevent stalling. A hand will be dealt, and the next hand won't be dealt until players concluded at every single table.
So if you're thinking of some unnecessary tanking, don't bother.
Well, let's head to the main stage, where the action will be on Talal Shakurchi. He folds under the gun. Jason Kuntz has King 10. Lets it go. Fold it around to Sven McDermott in the small blind. He's got a short stack to his direct left.
All in.
He shoves on Kyle Chang.
Somebody taught this kid how to play a big stack on the bubble.
You can have it if you want.
I'll take it if you give it.
Kyle can't risk calling with this. There's no need to rush or stall.
Chang eventually folds. All out in the field. Mustafa Canit is in a hand against British pro Jack Salter.
Pro's just going at it like we're not 3 off the money.
What is Salter wearing?
I don't think it's his real face. Ooh.
25,000 apiece. Jack of spades on the river, pairing the board. Canit is betting again. 65,000. Salter calls.
I got you, bro.
Canit has ace-jack.
I have you and me together. Asse mazzo and jack. I would never bet a jack high without a jack against you, bro.
That's what I was thinking.
I told you all yesterday, like jack high, you have your edge.
Well, looks like we're finished everywhere but 2 tables where we have an all-in and a call. At the first of those 2 tables is Leo Fernandez, who's the at-risk player, up against Belgium's Bart Lieber. Aces against queens.
Let's see the flop, please.
Double up likely.
He did not have a real decision. Sure.
Looking good for Fernandez.
And the turn, please.
Just has to fade a queen.
And the final card, please.
It's a queen. Leo Fernandez eliminated.
It is not a good day to get it in with the best hand.
He goes out in 185th place, and remember, there's still another all-in across the room. Let's get over to the other table, where Sam Simmons is the at-risk player, up against Blair Hinkle. The board's been dealt. Queen, Ace, Jack, 9, 3 with 3 diamonds.
Can we see your cards, please?
Well, that's a set of 9s for Sam.
Oh, I was expecting better.
Good play with you guys.
Not straight for Hinkle. And we are down to 183 players. We are 2 away from the money in the biggest 25K event of all time. Hand-for-hand play continues.
Okay, dealers, next hand, please. Next hand, thank you.
And the blinds are up to 5,000, 10,000. Couple of new players at the feature table. Marvin Rettenmeyer from Germany.
Mad Marvin.
Ace 4.
Now, Mad Marvin's pretty mad, but I don't think he's this mad.
We've also been joined by Michael Dix, who also folds. Pocket 6s for Sven McDermott.
Sven with the 6s.
Raises to 21,000. Carl Chang folds King 3. Talal Shakurchi with 7-4 of clubs.
Hey, here we go again.
He's getting frisky. 3 bets to 56K. So back around to Sven, who calls.
Be careful, son.
The flop is 10-9-8. 6s still ahead. Both players have straight draws. Action checked to Talal Shakurchi, who will continue for 42,000.
Told you Talal was going to give you some trouble. With an under pair and a bad straight draw. Yep.
Sven is forced to fold. Talal adds 81K to his stack.
It's one of those ones where even if I have the best hands, equities run quite close.
Correct again.
Flop was right in my zone. Yeah. Well, above my zone, actually.
How big's the zone?
Zone is down there somewhere.
Talal, the proverbial fly in the bubble boss Sven ointment.
Well, looking around the room, seems that play has concluded everywhere, but we do have an all-in and a call at this table. Omar Del Pino, a Platinum Pass winner, has been called by Mikita Bodyakovsky.
Okay, we're on table number 16. We have our all-in call.
Aces for Bodyakovsky, Ace King for Del Pino, the at-risk player.
Oof.
We're going to see the flop, please. The flop is 7, Queen, Jack.
4 outs now for Del Pino.
And the turn, please. Turn is a 6.
Del Pino needs a 10.
Final card, please.
No.
Final card's a queen. We have lost a player.
So another Platinum Pass winner misses out on a min cash.
182 plays remaining. Can we stop the clock, please? Stop the clock.
The clock will be paused while the tourney staff reset. We are on the pure bubble in the PSPC. We are 1 elimination away from making the money. So how would you like the opportunity to experience all the excitement of a 25K? Well, the Bahamas is going to play host to PSPC 2023. Check out the description below for more details on the event and how you could get your hands on a Platinum Pass. We are on the stone bubble here at the PokerStars Players No Limit Hold'em Championship. Keeping a close eye on the 43 Platinum Pass winners still in the field, all hoping to turn nothing into more than $25,000.
That's what we call a solid return on investment.
Welcome back, players. We still have 182 players remaining, and we will continue hand for hand. Dealers, one hand, please.
Remember, the next player out leaves with 0. Everyone else will earn at least $25,450.
This could be fast. It could take a while. You never know.
Action on the main stage. It's been folded to Talal Shakurchi, who's got ace-3 of hearts. He opens with a raise to 22,000.
Talal's turn to flex his bubble muscles.
Round to the blinds. Marvin Rettenmeyer in the small with 10-7 of hearts. He folds. And Michael Dix gives up the big blind. Easy when you're the big stack, right?
It's always easy when it's someone else.
Well, still lots of hands in progress. Let's check in with a few Platinum Pass winners. This is Spain's Juan Alero. Won his pass via an all-in shootout. He is a short stack, so he'll be hoping to sneak into the money. Then we have Stian Ustad, a Norwegian Platinum Pass winner, who gained entry via a huge online event.
I like his jammies.
Always a nervous wait during hand-for-hand play. Well, there has been an all-in and a call at one of the outer tables.
Something's happening.
You can always tell by the cameras and the crowds. Toby Stone in position.
Okay, we're over on table number 13. We have our all-in call. We have JC and Ryan. JC is our all-in player. We're going to flip over the cards. Ryan, can we see your cards, please? Ryan shows 2 black 7s. JC, can we see your cards, please? And JC shows ace, king, ace of clubs and the king of hearts.
Standard flip, 6 situation.
Let's see the flop, please. Flop is jack, ace, ace.
JC Alvarado, nearly a 9-1 favorite for the double up now.
And the turn, please. The turn is an 8.
These rivers have been brutal.
And the final card, please. Final card's a 4. 182 remaining still. We're going to continue hand for hand. Dealers, one hand, please.
So a double up for JC Alvarado. That result, not good news for the short stacks in the room, including Spraggy, who's in the small blind here.
Spraggy should really be folding everything, probably even aces.
10-8 for Kristen Bicknell. She raises to 30,000. Looks like it's been folded to Andrea Bonelli. He's out. Now Spraggy with ace-8. Nope. And Marcus Dernegger in the big blind.
One is enough to see.
Folds pocket 3s.
Can't believe she did that to us. Can't believe she did that to us.
Mean.
So play concludes there. Looks like players also finished at our main feature table where Talal Shakurchi's keeping himself amused.
It's my 7. Take it out.
Those are the time bank cards which aren't in play yet. The shot clock will be brought out once we are into the money. There's still a few hands in progress. Jackie Burkhart has raised Alex Keating on the turn. And Keating folds.
Jackie playing this bubble like a boss. For a dental hygienist, she's doing anything but scraping into the money.
Looks like Spraggy's getting bored.
Oh.
I need to go to the bathroom, but I
don't know if I can risk it.
I know. Oh.
Probably not, eh?
Yeah, probably not.
It's not like Spraggy's going to play a hand.
Well, they might not have to wait much longer because we do have an all-in and a call at one of the outer tables. All the chips went in on the river. It's Kurov versus Tatani.
We're going to have a look at Mitchell's card first. Mitchell, can we see your cards, please? Mitchell shows king, queen for 2 pair. And Andre, should we see your cards? Andres, your 7-7 for 4 sevens.
Also 2 pair.
Quads are good.
We are still 182 remaining players. Dealers, one hand, please.
So we are still on the pure bubble of the PSPC.
Maybe we should just stay out there and then come back here if anyone decides they want to have a backbone.
Talal Shakurchi with ace-8.
I'm kidding, by the way. This is exactly how the bubble's supposed to go.
Doesn't play this hand. Jason Kuntz also folding. Round to Marvin Rettenmeyer, who's on the button with king 6 off. Raises to 23,000. Michael Dix has the same hand in the small blind.
Not a hand you can really mess around with out of position.
Sven McDermott in the big blind has ace-deuce.
Seems like a defendable hand. Marvin's going to be opening pretty wide. I don't hate a raise, but you don't want to play for stacks on the bubble.
Looks like we will see a 3-bet. Sven says, have some of that. Re-raising to 88,000.
Now the drawback is that Marvin could play back at you. Also, if he calls, you are out of position, but I think he's going to have to fold a lot.
He does let it go.
It's like this Sven kid's getting revenge for all those fallen members of Team Ireland.
Well, there has been an all-in and a call on this table in the corner, but we still have action at the secondary feature table. A handstand in progress between Kristen Bicknell and Platinum Pass winner Andrea Bonelli. Pair of 8s against a flush draw. Bonelli will bet his draw.
Got 2 overs as well.
59,000.
Kristen Bicknell, she's so tenacious, she might as well be playing with the pick of destiny.
She calls. This hand going to the river, which is the deuce of clubs. Bonelli gets there.
And that is about the only way he was going to win this pot.
Kristen has checked. Andrea loading up, hoping to extract some value here. 124,000.
$124.
You can tell Kristen doesn't really want to get bluffed here, but I don't think you can make the call of the action going the way it did.
And she folds the pocket 8s.
Show the bluff. No bluff?
No bluff.
No bluff.
So looks like plays finished everywhere. Let's go over to the table where there is an all-in. Irish player Paul Leckie, who's just stood up. He's the player at risk here.
Well, he doesn't love his chances.
He is being railed by members of Team Ireland, including Alex Irwin.
Okay, we're on table 22, 2 players remaining. We have Paul and Wang. Paul shows 2 black kings. Wang, can we see your cards, please? And Wang shows 2 black aces.
Horrible cooler on the bubble.
Leckie's suits are covered as well.
Let's see the flop, please. Flop is a 3, 7, 10.
Paul Leckie has 2 outs.
And the turn card, please. The turn is a 5.
He needs a king on the river or he will bubble.
He needs the Leck of the Irish.
And the final card, please. And the final card is a 6.
It's over.
Players, congratulations. You've all cashed in the biggest 25K in the history of poker.
The bubble has finally burst. Smiles all around the room but spare a thought for Paul Leckie.
Unlucky.
It's right here, man.
In the money.
Great result for all the Platinum Pass winners who've turned $0 into more than 25 grand.
Good job, Shorty. Good job.
Thank you.
Way to grind it out.
181 remain, and they will all share the $26 million prize pool as day 3 of the PSPC continues. We are in the money here at the PokerStars Players No Limit Hold'em Championship. All the remaining players are now guaranteed more than $25,000.
In the money.
Surviving the bubble, it was an ordeal. 5, 6, 7. At one point, I was down to 3 big blinds, and I was nervous.
Congratulations.
Cashing, obviously. That was just a great poker moment for me.
Oh my gosh. People high-fiving me. We're all proud and happy. I'm proud and happy.
But the celebrations are over for some. The short stacks are already falling. Yes, it's already started. It's the post-bubble bust-out bonanza.
The likes of which we will never have seen before.
Thanks, mate.
We're already losing players left, right, and center, including Tonka. And Sam Grafton, who managed to cling on and secure a min cash of $25,450.
High five.
Blinds are now 6,000, 12,000. Over to the secondary feature table. Should point out the shot clock is now in play. Each player gets 30 seconds per decision.
And a handful of time bank cards that can extend that decision by another 30.
Spraggy's clock is running. And he puts the big blind all in.
All right, mate, good luck.
Okay, let's sweat it.
Good luck.
Oh, you have an ace. That's very unfair.
Definitely unfair.
All right, the Jack-9.
There's a 9 and an ace.
That was a tease. I saw the 9. There was a little ace hidden underneath it.
Turnego says, get to the flopper.
That's good for me.
8s, 9s, jacks, kings, all working for Spraggy. But it's a 7.
That's good for you. Nice hand.
Somehow Spraggy not broke.
I think I have 300 chips and a Snickers wrapper.
He actually has 6K, a whole small blind.
Wow.
And the wrapper.
Nice hand. Mama chip and dada chip. I'm ready to go.
Oh, God.
We're already down to 160 players in the PSPC, and from one extreme to the other, the leaderboard. We now have 9 players with 7-figure stacks. In fact, we have 1 player with close to 2 million. The current chip leader is Spanish Platinum Pass winner Ramon Caliles. 1.9 million.
Now on a total free roll.
Well, staying out in the field, Oscar Hilario is all in against Pavel Vexler. It's ace-jack versus kings.
Hilario versus Sirio.
Vamos en la de pica al flop. No, de esos colores no.
Kings holding.
¡Elas! ¡Elas! ¡Vamos, Hilario Viejo nomás! Aflojarle era un 4, un 5, un 6. ¡Vamos, Hilario Viejo nomás! ¡Vamos, Hilario Viejo nomás!
As you can tell, he hit an ace.
He sounds like that guy from the Recetas web video.
Oscar Hilario is from Argentina. He won his Platinum Pass on the Brazilian series of poker. Meanwhile, we've just lost Juan Alero.
Hold on, let's get you paid, bud. Pay out, table 5, please.
Squeaked into the money. Good for him.
And we have 3-way action at Jackie Burkhart's table. Victor Ramden raised, Jackie's moved all in, Filippo Falado has called all in, and the action is now back on Victor.
To the Victor, go. Dang it.
Falado, the at-risk player here, flipping with ace-jack against Jackie's 3s. He does not improve.
Jackie whacks another one.
So Filippo Falado cashes out in 154th place.
Good job. Good fair fight. It was a fair fight.
And with his elimination, this table will now break. Well, we've also lost T. Nguyen.
Glad she cashed. She had the fold of the century yesterday.
GG, mate.
And we've lost Brandon Welter from the feature table. And we reached the first pay jump. Everyone's now guaranteed $35,000.
Wait, Spraggy laddered up?
Correct.
This will lose 20 people?
Wow, at this rate, we'll be at the final table in about 2 hours.
Hey, we just jumped 10 grand.
Oh, no.
New player coming in.
Oh, yes.
Christoph Vogelsang.
He better not sit here. That's just, you know.
Who's that?
Christoph.
He crushes high roller events. And he has a decent stack. Darren Elias also taking a seat on the main stage.
And he ain't no slouch either. Maybe even more dangerous than Vogelsang if you don't know who he is.
Okay. It's fine. It's just another player.
Who, me?
Blind still 6,000, 12,000. Action starts with Darren Elias. He folds under the gun. Talal Shakurchi is out, as is Jason Kuntz. Anna Marquez lets this one go. Welcome to the table, Christoph Vogelsang. 10-8 of spades.
Just another player coming in raising first hand, no big deal.
27,000.
Ah! He's doing it.
Round to Sven McDermott in the big blind.
Of course these two are gonna tangle.
Pocket nines. Just a call. He looks ridiculous. The flop sees Vogelsang pair is 10.
One over and he hits it.
McDermott checks. Vogelsang checks behind. 7 on the turn. A check from McDermott. Delayed C-bet from Vogelsang. No, checks back again.
Nah, dog.
The river card is a 4. $72,000 in the middle. McDermott is leading here.
Maybe thinks he can get a call from ace high.
Wow. Overbet, 95,000.
I had a bad feeling the whole hand. That's such a good hand.
Do you? I love this. The new kid's got the old bird and a little bit of the hurt locker. These guys rarely don't know what to do. Sometimes they're wrong, but they're usually not this confused.
Vogelsang's time is running out. He folds.
But he wants answers.
It was value. Maybe I got you to fold a better hand.
Correct. Good read.
10-8 of spades.
You fold a better hand.
Oh, this kid is a boss.
I played it badly, so.
Played it badly, knows he played it badly. Don't you know you're supposed to see what happened and then decide you played it great?
That's exactly how it works. He's up to nearly 600K as the bust-out bonanza continues. There is Platinum Pass winner Stian Ustad cashing out for 35K. Great result for him. We mentioned that table with Jackie Burkhart and Victor Ramden was breaking. Victor has now taken a seat next to Spraggy on the secondary feature table.
If I'm in the big blind next hand, can I not win the antes since I can't pay antes?
Yeah.
I still win.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure.
Nobody is really.
Better win this one then.
Spraggy all in for his one small blind. Kristen Bicknell with pocket deuces.
It's a flip. Will she give him some protection?
Well, she's raised to 26,000. Folded around to Victor Bergara, who has 8-5 of hearts in the big blind.
None of this is looking all that bad for Spraggy.
Bergara calls, so 3-way to the flop with Spraggy all in.
2 live cards.
King, king, 10. Deuce is still good. Action checked to Becknell. She bets. And Bergara folds. Showdown.
I'll be honest, it was an aggressive shove for half a big blind. Oh. Well.
You could win with 6-eye.
Possible.
10, then a 3. That's how we win this. The 10, then the 3.
That would be the fun way.
Turn card is a jack.
We could chop.
This is true.
Jack 10, 6-4.
It's a 7. Deuces hold.
Good game.
Forgot the time, babe.
I should have, shouldn't I? Thanks, folks. Good game. Nice playing with you. Good luck. Enjoy yourselves.
Out in 140th place for $35,000. Kristen Bicknell up to 361K. And with 139 players remaining in the PSPC, these are the players currently in command. Griffin Benja and Mustafa Kanit both still going strong, but it's Platinum Pass winner Oramon Kalilis who currently leads with close to 1.9 million. Meanwhile, Spraggy is in high spirits.
I'm buzzing. I mean, I was short coming into today. I had 14.5 big blinds. In my head, I thought I'm going to have to win pots. I played 0 pots. I got shorter, and then just before, well, obviously, I made the money, and I was super happy, and then 20 people busted real quick, so I made a pay jump up to 35K, so couldn't be any happier.
Next time, Platinum Pass winner Oscar Hilario is up on the main stage.
The reason we're here is because of him. Wait till you see him double up. You'll figure it out real quick.
As he and the other members of Team Platinum look to ride the pay jumps and secure an even bigger cash.
I don't want to intimidate you guys or anything, but I've cashed every 25K I've ever played.